So I decided, since May was so fun, to show you the Kellie Stamps releases in one video, because I did 2 projects in one video. I decided I'd do that again for August, and also because when I do my projects digitally, they tend to be shorter videos once I put them together. The hybrid part is shorter. So I decided to do a 2-for-1. And these are my projects. The first one uses mainly the Laugh Out Loud stamp set, and I made a page about my best friend coming to visit in July. And I went off of his shirt, which I liked. It was not a challenge to use the red, but it was fun to use a color I don't normally use. So mainly the Laugh Out Loud. The second one is the birthday spread that I made, collage style, for our summer 2019 album. And I loved cutting out the banners and the cake, and it was a lot of fun. So these are my projects, and I am excited to show you how I put them together. Here we go. Hey everyone, I have a fun project to put together of my bestie coming to visit in July, and I will be using the August release from Kellie Stamps that is called Laugh Out Loud, LOL. So I will be using that to put this spread together, and I decided to go with a big photo and use the new heart, I don't know what you want to call that, heart-like symbol. And then I also put this on the photo and used this from the kit and this as well. And this one combines just a few different sets as well. And then this one is a super old one from I Am Here, and then a today that I'll put on there. And I also pulled out some sequins and maybe a few color cast design phrases. So overall, a pretty simple page, but I am excited to put it together, and I love documenting my bestie and I. So here we go. Let's put this together. So I'm just going to start by putting my cards down where I had them on the digital canvas. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them there. I'm going to switch them around and see what I like, because I don't want the photo of my friend and I to be next to the red card, because then it'd be the red and the red next to each other, and that would just bug me. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm trimming down the today, and I'm going to put that above the I'm always smiling when I'm with you, and I'm going to pop dot it as well. And then I also have some sequins that I picked out, and I'm going to scoot those aside. They were in my way. And I was so happy when I found this smiley face. It was exactly what I was looking for, but I had to go on my Instagram, like, I don't even know, like 2 years ago or something. I had to go really far back to find it. And I also have some color cast designs, little phrases. I think I picked oh yeah, and memories, and then evening as well. I'm also taking those sequins, and I'm just going to make little clusters of them as well. I picked out red and orange and a little bit of gold, since I didn't really want to use brown. And the brown I picked in that You Make Me Laugh card wasn't exactly brown. It was more tan, goldish. So that's why I went with those colors. And I'm trying to figure out where I want that little phrase to be for the veneer. I know I want to use it. I like to use odd amounts of things, kind of, sort of. And now I'm switching the cards again. So I'm just trying to figure out where exactly the best placement is and to balance everything. I also went back and I decided to print the heart bubble and pop dot it. And I printed out another tan phrase that matched the You Make Me Laugh, because it was bugging me. There wasn't enough tan, so I printed out This Was the Best, and I'm going to add some more sequins and call this one Done. Love this spread, love the challenge of using red, and now I will show you my next project. Hey everyone, so I have a super, probably simple and quick process video to show you because once again I did most of this in Photoshop Elements. I built the collages and the pages in Photoshop Elements. New birthdays digital stamp set and card set, and I will put this spread in my summer album because my summer album is mainly Kellie Stamps and In a Creative Bubble and Future Craft. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. I took basically a 3x4 and 2x2s and I shrunk them down until I liked the way that they fit because I wanted to make sure that there was enough white space, breathing room, and I didn't want it to be too crowded. And I wound up with some awkward space over here. Not awkward, but I just was like, what am I gonna do with it? So I built a cake using the cards and I put a little, the heart light bubble. I don't know what you call that, but that's what I put there. And then I also, these are banners that I extracted from one of the journaling cards and I fussy cut it out. So I have those to work with. Let's put this together, see what I come up with. I'm gonna start by putting down the pieces of the journaling cards down onto the canvas. Usually when I print collages like this, if you've seen any of my other videos, I usually just leave it and I don't print out the papers just to kind of quote unquote cheat. But I wanted this project to have the papers for more dimension. I don't know. I just wanted to print the papers for this one. So I have the bottom one was the stripe from a journaling card, the Ready to Party. That was a digital stamp that I just turned down the opacity, and the same thing with Hip Hip Hooray. That's a repeated stamp. And then I also have the cupcake pieces and excuse me, the orange is, I believe that's just a color I took from the banner to bring into the spread because I wanted to use all the colors in the banner. And then the sprinkle card is a journaling card, and then I use the heart bubble again as well. I put that on top of a purple but like a shape block that I made. And I decided for this main photo, it's my daughter's best friend, and I decided for the main photo that I would do some paper bending and like bend the mat behind it, but I should have really printed the mat. That way I could bend the mat and not actually bend the photo, if that makes sense. So I didn't really like how that came out. And you just saw me work on placing the different banners that I had fussy cut, and then I'm fussy cutting a few more and just trying to figure out where I'm gonna put them. Even though it was time consuming to cut these out, I'm really happy that I did. It definitely adds kind of a real scrapbook touch to the project, so I really liked that. So I'm just going to continue to place them on the page, and I will be using my tacky glue because I keep forgetting to buy one of those EK Success glue pens. I've used that one for eons and eons. So, and I'm also really glad that I took the collage and I printed it out, the banners, where I was going to place them. It definitely helped to give me a guide of where to put things. Otherwise, I might have like messed it up, or I don't know. It's just really helpful to have the printed collage and know exactly where I wanted the banners to begin with. Now I'm going to work on cutting out this Party Time Excellent. It was from a journaling card, and I am going to put it on top of a blue label from the birthday set, and I'm going to then take that label and I'm going to put it on top of that bright pink paper. So I'm just cutting those out and trying to figure out what size they're supposed to be. Also had some adhesive sticking to my fingers too. It's an occupational hazard, right? So I'm just trimming off a little excess of the Excellent, and then I will put it down on my page. I'm going to pop dot it as well. I did a lot of pop dotting on this page. Oops, just a smidge. I don't know if I'm the only one, but if I notice like even like a 1/16 of an inch, I will cut it off. So you see I just showed you birthday girl and a cake. I forgot to print those. So I went back and printed those because the birthday girl is kind of my title. So I'm going to lay that across underneath my daughter's friend's photo, and I'm gonna put the birthday there and then the girl a little bit underneath it. And I thought I was gonna add the cake to that side, but I decided since I do technically have 3 focal photos, I am gonna put the cake on the other side by Ready to Party. And I actually took that cake and I colored it 3 different colors, I believe. Yeah, 3 or 4 different colors in Photoshop Elements. And I was really happy with how that cake came out. I got the colors from the banner and then used those colors to make multiple layers in the cake. See, I placed it right there underneath the girl, and then I didn't like it there, and I wanted the other focal photo to have a bigger element. And now I have a bunch of miscellaneous color cast design acrylics and asterisks and stars, mainly 1 star for the top of the cake, and I'm just going to put those down along with some Feature Craft enamel dots. Basically went a little, not crazy, but I had a lot of fun sprinkling lots of these acrylics and enamel dots since it was a birthday. So I'm just putting those all over the place, creating little clusters. Lots of fun, happy colors in this spread. Putting another one up there, and then I finally used some of my glitter enamel dots, which I was thrilled. It's not often you use glitter enamel dots. There we go, adding a few more of those, and then I will be done with this spread. There we go. I am done with the spread and I love it. It's such a darling, cute little spread to add to our summer album. We just love our friend, and my daughter is so lucky to have this friendship, and I hope you enjoyed watching both of these process videos. So there you go. These are my August projects for Kellie Stamps. I hope you enjoyed watching both of these. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.